Hi, I'm Dr. Jon Mendelsohn, Medical Director of Advanced Cosmetic Surgery and Laser Center, and I wanted to show you some of the behind-the-scenes footage from a recent interview with Mike Dartis from Channel 5 about the ARTAS Robot. The ARTAS Robot is a device that helps us with hair restoration, a first robot of its kind, and we're excited to take you inside and show you a little bit more about it. What you're seeing here is we're marking the donor area. That is the area from the back of Josh's scalp where the hair will be harvested. And the way that we do this is we place this yellow device called the tensioner on the scalp. This gives the robot a target so the robot can extract the hairs properly. Okay, so this will be exciting for you here. Hi, Josh.
Hi.
So the robot's actually looking for the yellow color, and it's going to find all those fiducials, as they're called. And if you look on the monitor there, you're taking all those little green dots there are what the robot is reading as hairs that it'll target that are about 1 to 1.2 millimeters in length. And so in a minute here, I'm going to go ahead and start the robot. So the blue is obviously where it's going, the green is the next one it's targeting, and the purple one is the on deck as a sports guy. So there are adjustments that need to be made to the robot. Someone's got to drive it, so to speak. But it actually looks pretty good. So each time that goes down, there's the first step is there's a needle that's going to score the skin. It's going to drive down around that hair. Okay. And then there's a little punch, we call it, and the punch is going around there with a little bit of suction. It's elevating it. And we'll have our techs, Mindy, Kim, in a minute, go ahead and take those into their petri dish over there so they can clean them up and get them ready to implant. Wow. So this right now is working at about 1,500 hairs per hour. So this is usually a manual process. And while, you know, people that do this, the teams are extremely skilled, it's very tedious. I mean, you know, this goes on for a while, so.
How much time does this save you, Dr. Mendelsohn?
Well, so it's up to 2,000 grafts per hour, and probably, perhaps maybe a human's doing 750.
So what you have done so far is you've gone to the donor area, meaning the area of good hair.
Correct.
On his scalp.
Right.
And you've used this robot and you folks to take it out and explain that.
That's right. So right now Mindy's removing the hairs that the robot have basically dissected for us and pulled out, found great hair. We're going to put it in these petri dishes, get them cleaned up and counted. And the next step you're going to see is we're going to flip Josh over, and the recipient area is the area where the hair is going to go, where he needs more hair. And before we can place it into anything, we've got to make sites for that. The robots, you're going to see the robot help us with that site making, which is really cool in terms of getting the proper angle and orientation, direction, and then these gals will go ahead and place them one at a time, well, two at a time because they're on both sides, and that will complete the hair transfer.
So you're going to dig the holes and plant the corn.
You got it.
Boom.
Exactly.
All right.
So he doesn't feel any of this anymore because it's numb. Just like if you had a little skin cancer, a little mole or something we were removing, we would numb it out. Later on, you know, it might be a little bit sore. We usually give patients some Tylenol to take, maybe a Celebrex we use sometimes, but it doesn't require a lot of strong pain medication.
And the great part about this is the areas where you're taking the good hair, that's a good part of your scalp where it's going to grow back.
That's correct, right. Male pattern baldness, right. This hair will grow forever, as opposed to women, when we harvest hair, they don't have that same genetic predisposition, and sometimes that hair could be predetermined to fall out. So men have an advantage in that way.
So you're going to take it from an area where it's going to grow back and move it to an area where it's had trouble growing, Boom, that's the end of that, and there you go.
There we go.
Robots taking care of business. All right, cool.
Okay.
One of the other exciting things that the robot does is it actually makes the incisions in the recipient area. It does this with a very cool 3D modeling, and here you'll see the robot very quickly make appropriate incisions that we can transplant the hair into. Once the hair has been harvested and the recipient incision sites have been made, our technicians assist with placing each hair individually, thousands at a time. After the ARTAS hair robot hair restoration procedure, which can take many hours, there's a dressing that's placed around your head. It stays on overnight, usually stays on for several nights. Patients are discharged generally to their home. They rest overnight, and we are in touch with you the following day. Stay tuned for Mike Dardis's hair restoration story on Channel 5.
And if you are hair challenged, there's now a state-of-the-art robot helping you grow your confidence.
Probably my early 20s, I started thinning.
For 42-year-old Josh Blaylock, his hair game has always been an uphill battle.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing good.
And for a guy who works in the beauty industry, he says the bald spots have left him bare in more ways than one. Josh reflects on the man he's been seeing in the mirror.
6 months ago, looking in the mirror, I seen an older version of myself.
After combing through other hair growth options that just haven't worked for him, Josh was offered an opportunity to be a test subject at his place of work, Advanced Cosmetic Surgery and Laser in the Rookwood area. It's the latest and greatest technology available. Meet the robot revolutionizing the hair transplant industry. The technology's been used for more than a decade, but Hyde Park plastic surgeon Dr. Jon Mendelsohn says the recent update makes the old robots look like scrap metal.
It's really in the past year or so where the software upgrades, the algorithms can measure the length of the hair, the depth of the hair, the orientation of the hair, the angle, and can harvest and extract it, and can even implant it.
So here's how it works. After patient Josh gets prepped and properly numbed up, it's time to take hair from an area where it's growing and move it to the spots where it's not. First up, give the ARTAS robot a target zone.
We're going to put tension on the scalp, and we're going to lay this grid down. And on this grid, you'll see this is what the robot is going to read.
The robot literally goes hair by hair at a pace of about 1,500 an hour. Finding the good ones and sucking them out.
You'll see the bulb on it, which is at the bottom.
The individual strands are put in a petri dish and cleaned. After that, implanted in the part of the scalp where Josh has had trouble growing hair. Then, it's watch and wait. The fertile areas where hair has been stolen will grow new hair right away. And for the recipient spots where the robot did the planting, patience, says Dr. Mendelsohn. Patience. Good things come to those who wait.
Around 3 to 4 months, it will sprout. And usually between 6 and 8 months, we really start to see results. And the hair will grow at 1/4 to 1/2 inch a month. You can style it, cut it, color it, whatever they want to do.
That's how long it'll be before a dream comes true for Josh.
8 months in the future, and you're looking in the mirror right now. You gonna be smiling back at yourself right here?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. With my hairs, all my beautiful hair.
All right, good job. I think he was the perfect test subject. We've confirmed that now. As for pain, Josh says on a scale of 1 to 10, only about a 2. The cost can creep up on you anywhere from $6,000 to 19 grand, but definitely in line financially with so many other plastic surgery procedures. Of course, the question is, how far do you want to go?
Thank you for watching this video. We encourage you to like, subscribe, and comment below, or contact us at 351face.com or 513-351-FACE.